You might not have noticed it, but you've just come through a quiet, almost invisible test. One that didn't show up in loud moments or big decisions, but in the smaller, quieter ways you kept going. Life hasn't always been easy. You've faced moments of uncertainty, questioned your worth, and carried weight that no one else could see. The world has pushed and pulled, trying to mold you into something you didn't recognize or even want to be. But somehow, even when everything seemed to be falling apart, you didn't break. You bent, you stumbled, and you felt pain, but you didn't shatter. This was the real test, staying patient when you wanted answers, holding back when resentment tried to take hold, enduring quietly when giving up would have been easier. It wasn't a test for applause or recognition or anyone else to see. This was a test for you, the you that exists when no one's watching. And in that private space, when you felt like no one was paying attention, you passed. What comes next? Change. But not the kind of change that's easy or familiar. It's the kind that shifts the course of your entire life. You might notice things slipping away, habits that no longer serve you, people who no longer walk the same path, desires that have faded with time. And when these things fall away, don't try to hold on to them. Let the space clear. It's making room for something much bigger to come into your life. The silence you've been in wasn't a sign that you were forgotten. It was protection. In the quiet, you've been reshaped, strengthened in ways you couldn't have imagined, so that you'd be ready for what's ahead. You're stepping out of a season of hiding, not in a rush, but with calm assurance. You don't have to chase after attention or recognition. When the time is right, the right people and opportunities will find you. Doubt will still come. That's part of the journey. But know this, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. The times you thought were wasted, they were laying down the foundations. The seasons that felt like failure, they were building your resilience, your depth, your humility. You weren't being delayed, you were being prepared. You're not the first to walk through difficult times, and you won't be the last. Countless others have questioned themselves, struggled, and waited, only to emerge stronger. Their stories are woven into yours now, reminding you that even in the hardest times, growth is possible. Transformation often comes from places of hardship and doubt, and it's through that struggle that strength is built. The road ahead, it's about forward motion, no going backward. The old patterns that once held you back are breaking, and the chains that used to trap you are loosening their grip. You'll feel moments of urgency, not panic, but a quiet push forward. Opportunities will show up in ways you didn't expect. The right people, the right circumstances will come into your life, bringing peace rather than pressure. This next chapter isn't about shrinking down or playing small. It's about standing tall and showing up for yourself. You don't need to dim your light for anyone else. Walk with confidence, not arrogance, and honor the unique gifts that you bring to the world. Your voice, your presence, your steps, they all matter in ways you might not even realize yet. So lift your head, take a breath, step forward, because your story is far from over. It's still unfolding, shaped by everything you've been through, and ready for the next chapter to begin.